A lot of things change inside Napkin AI since my last video, and in this video I'm going to go step by step instruction even for the beginners who have never used this particular tool. What is Napkin AI? Napkin AI is text to visual generator. Just using your own text you can generate infographics in seconds. They have various styles, various customization that you can use on your own. Right now it's completely free. Let's get started. First you need to go to this particular URL app.napkin.ai and there you will land here. If you want to generate customized infographics, then you need to create your own style. Everything is free right off now because it's still in the beta version. After you log in, there is an option of styles. You can use from built-in styles as you can see here. They have pragmatic shades, artistic flair, and list will go on. But I suggest you to go to click on create my style, and here I want to create my own. For example, I want to create for my brand copyrocket.ai. Okay, color palettes. Either you can choose your own logo and let the tool choose the color palette, which is actually the most recommended way. Let me go here and download my logo here and select again. There you go. It will scan all the colors from my image and it will start updating as you can see here. Something is off because I don't want this particular color on my images. So I simply select this and edit my own color. I want this particular color for my brand and the background will be this. And the main colors are these, and you can add more color as you go. Next is pick your font. You can also custom upload your font. How to do that? Just go to the Google font, or you can load Google font directly. Just wait for the interface. There you go. I will use this one, the Kalam one, because it's give a handwriting effect. So I will add this, adding a Kalam font, and there's a label. So when you create a diagram, there are a set of labels that you can easily add that to, and you can use the same as above. I choose to be same as above. This is exactly the same I want. Even the description you can same as above. So this is highly customizable. You can go ahead and add that as well. Okay, so the second is the generated style. So there are list of styles as you can see here. So you need to select your style which is listed here. I personally prefer the style 1. You can use any style of your own. I think this is the best way. These are the examples you can see on the right, and if I see here, there you go. I personally like this one. Yes, this one is better. And you can also customize this style as well. For example, you want to see, I don't want these icons to be in the black. I want it to be in the white. So there you go. So it added the white here. This is perfect. This is how I want my infographics to be. Okay, so I'm done. So my style is done. And now let's start creating my napkins. So there's also a couple of more things I need you to select if it's applied to you. If you go to the settings, there are canvas settings you need to edit. Is auto detect language. If you paste any type of language, it will auto detect and process it accordingly. But I suggest you to choose default language from the list of this. Why? Because in my experience, I'm an avid user of this particular app since it's born. So it produced some mixed content when I do not choose the canvas language here. So you can choose here. For example, I just want it to be English United States one, and you can page break. I suggest you to keep it hidden unless you're not creating a PDF. Okay. So if you are creating a PDF, it's recommended to add that as in your print size, A4 US letter or something like that, and you can choose this hidden. There's the page lines. You can easily on and off. So I suggest you to on if you are working with the PDFs here. So there's the colors in the dark mode, inverted one. You can choose normal one. So the inverted ones are with transparent background. The normal ones will stay in the normal. So it's highly dependent on you, and it's actually customizable very well. Okay, if you go to the library here, these are the napkins which you worked on previously. And if I go here, you can see the examples where I have worked. For example, let's take this particular example. So these are the text. Let's create our first napkin. So first napkin will be based on using their own. So as you can see, there is a two option, which is either you can import from the file, draft with the AI. So if you are dealing with the PDF, go then create from the file. If you just want to create a piece of content from the text, go to the blank. Let's first go to the blank here and see and select a text from our blog. Okay, so there you go. So here I wanted to create one. So let me go here and copy this whole page and paste that here. So let me select this where my napkin to be. So first select your piece of text, and there's a lightning option on the left icon which says generate visual. That's what you need to select. So first it will generate the visual depending on your text. So it provide your personalized napkins, or I will say that for your custom brand styles here. And as you can see, it's pretty neat. So now how to pick the best visual for your piece of content. So this particular content is how to, and there's a 5 mistakes to in prompting. So these are something which they need to keep in mind. I really like this one. So if you click on the style icon, it has a different kind of style. It has yours as well. So this is what I picked for my own brand, but you can also see other styles as well here. This is also the great one which I can use for my brand. So now after you select this, you can edit each and everything here. So first, edit the text, just click on any text you want, and here you can say 5 prompt mistakes for playing AI. You can easily select this, and if you want to make it a bold, or you can add some font size here, for example Excel, you can easily do that here. And there is an alignment left right if your text is long, and there's a color as well. So the color I want here is of my brand, this one. And there's also styles, so you can see different kinds of styles here. If you want it to be wrapped around the square, or if you want it to be a circle like this, I really like this one. And you can also change the intensity of the background circles, and also you can change the color of the background as well. So this one looks neat. Moving forward to the shapes, click on it, you can change the color. You can also add your own custom color, and you can also change the icons. To change the icons, select your particular icon and mouse over here. It will tell you the icons that is related to your content. So what content it relates to? It relates to the following one on particular slide here. So as you can see, it's about the simplified prompts, and according to that particular text, it will provide you these suggestions here. Okay, so this one looks better, so I think this is the great. And similarly, you can select here if you don't like the one, and you can easily go here and select the one you like. You can easily change the color as well. For example, I want it to be in other colors, you can easily select it. I think black is really good and popped up. Now going forward to the thickness and the shapes. If you want your corners to be rounded, okay, you can simply select your icon. There is this thickness option. You can increase your thickness, you can decrease your thickness, and you can also edit your shape. For example, you want it to be pointy and sharp. There you have a sharp option. But if you want it to be the marker style, pencil style, you can easily go with that as well. I really like this one, but it doesn't reflect the rest of the content, because rest of the content is pretty professional, not the marker style, the casual one, because it will not look good. This one with the rounded corners, and you can simply select with the rest of the things. If you want to delete one slide out of 3, there is an option. So to select this, maybe you have a different kind of infographic. They're always a pointer, okay? And to identify that, what you can do is select your canvas, and there you go. So there are different type of groups that is enabled. So as you can see, if you delete one, it entirely delete all this item in the group. So just mouse over to this negative button, or I would say the minus button icon, and it will show you preview how it looks without that specific content. So I think this looks perfect. How to add any custom icons or shapes to it? See, there is an option of spark search. So just here, start searching for anything you want. For example, arrows. So just type arrow, and it will show you all the arrows that is available here. So you can easily add the arrow with the text, arrow with this, and the list will go on. So I personally like this particular one, this one. You can easily add that anywhere you want. First, let's change the color to this one. For example, this one, you can add anywhere you want. Similarly, if you want to add something like web icon, here you go. There are different types of web icons available. You can add that as well anywhere you want. So now moving forward to adding custom text to it, you can also add that with the help of this label. You can add this label to anywhere. For example, here, I want to add the first like that. You can simply change the font to the custom Excel one, added this and this as well, and you can also add this. I prefer like this one, that's great. And you can add similarly to the rest of the thing. And there is also a sketch if you want to add some explaining something, like adding arrows, it explaining something. And it also has one function that you can describe something by sketching. You want to add circle, so it will provide you every icon, set of icons it has related to your circle. If you want to add this spark lines, add this clouds, you can simply add that using this sketch button. Now moving forward to the images. So you can easily upload your image. It's actually very basic. I want to add my own logo here. You can easily add that here. I want to add this logo. Let's delete this as well. Here, neat and plain. There you go. Okay. And now if you don't satisfy with it, you can easily change your style just clicking on this style button. As you can see, you can imagine style in various other colors colors as well. Just go here, any colors you want or any style you want, you can have that easily. You can change the aspect ratio of your image. You can easily do that with the help of the second option. You have three aspect ratio. First is 1:1:1, which is in this, I think, the square, and second is the landscape mode if you want to cover whole of your page, and there is a Instagram 4:5 post level. As you can see, you can also do that as well. If you want to create a post for your Instagram, you can easily go ahead and use this and download that in your format, and it will be good to go. Now everything is ready, and there is an option of export. It's also very interesting to see it has a different type of export options available. For example, first is the SVG. You can use the SVG code to embed into on your website. It's highly customizable. If you use SVG, you can use that and animate any part of the infographic. And there is a PDF. If you want to embed this image as a document and send to someone, you can easily use PDF. There's also option of PPT. If you're designing a PPT for your seminars or any use case, you can do that. But generally we work on the PNG part, and there you have option to put it on either napkin logo. I think it's going to be standard in the long run since it's free for the pro users, which is in the beta. Pro is also available for free. There's light button. The color mode is light and dark. There is a background. You can choose background on and off. If you are creating it on your blog, choose without background. It seamlessly transition or embed into your design language. If you don't choose the background, I suggest you do not to do that. There is a resolution. The more the resolution, higher the weight and more clarity and more high quality. It's up to you, whichever you want to choose. Click on here. There you go. What type of you can generate anything. For example, if you want to create using its AI, for example, create Instagram carousel design explaining the prompt engineering basics. So let's go creating with the AI. So it will start creating the content for you. As you can see, there's a slide 1, slide 2, and slide 3, and list goes on. Right now we have got a content. Just select your slide 1 here. Click on this icon generator. So it has generated the first one, which is about the prompt engineering cycle. So first is all about what is prompt engineering. So it define what is prompt engineering. So let's see which one suits the best. Add your own brand infographics, and this one is also great. Now, if you don't find anything useful here, you can click on this customize and specify the visual. Here you can add any type of infographic, for example, domino impact chain, or there's a dual circle units. If you want dual circle to diamond pillars. So if you want to diamond pillars, create this in this, and auto detailed. I want it to be detailed. Stay closer to my text. I don't want it to be creating its own. I click on apply here, and there you go. So it says the core element of the engineering, which is the closest thing to my slide 1. But I don't like this particular this one looks great. This one looks great. So this can be my first one here. Similarly, you can change every aspect of it. I've already told you before. And there is second. You can go ahead and generate the rest of it will create the carousel. You can easily use that on your Instagram posts. So this is the first use case. And second use case is if you're writing some paper or if you're writing some report. Obviously, you can create an infographics for your blogs. But if you're writing some reports or a statistics page, you can easily get that particular file and create one. For example, here is new napkin, and there is import from a file option. Here you need to drop the file of the PDF. Let's search for something online. Yeah, this looks great, and let me download this as my file, PDF file. And now let's just drag and drop here. So what it will do is it will analyze our PDF and create an infographics based on the same. And now you have got yourself the contents of the PDF, and now you need to generate everything here. So let's copy this summary, generate one. And as you can see here, so this is about the statistics. I think this one is pretty close. Go to the customize, and I want it to be in the portrait mode, maybe a longer height, and auto detail. It should be detailed and stay closer to my text, and click on apply, and it will start suggesting styles which is related to close to my text here. And there you go. So this is actually really good, and you can put that anywhere you want. You can easily change styles from going to the change styles. There you go. This is according to our brand. This is something which you want to go for it. This one also looks good. And if you want just more styles, you can simply go here and gradient block. Simply go here and select every size from here. There you go. This also looks pretty neat. So you can easily embed, download this. You can easily generate infographics from your PDF file just like this. So I hope this step-by-step instructions for Napkin AI answers all your query about this amazing tool. So I hope you have got this. If you have got this, do let me know in the comment box. See you in the next video, and bye-bye.